Wagga, wagga, wagga. Let me get this mirror thing out of here. I don't like mirror. Right. I want you to see it the way it's supposed to be. All right, here we go. No mirror necessary. Carcino for life is in the house. Don't forget, subscribe to the page. Hit the notification bell as the games are kicking off and getting ready to go. And my money is starting to run. All right, let's get to it because I think we need to chop it up real quick so people understand what time it is here. Don't forget to hit the like button up for those who are out there. Yes, it is imperative to hit the like button up. Some people will get notifications, others will not. I have no idea why they're doing it that way. Now, let's talk about what happened and transpired yesterday. Uh-oh, there seem to be some technical difficulties taking place. Oh, they trying to come with a sabotage? Why? Anyway, the news is in. Luka Doncic is out indefinitely. That's right. Indefinitely means he won't be playing. Now, there's only about 5, 6 games left in the season. And it's really unfortunate because now you see the team is not really where it wants to be and that their victories were fool gold. Now, because of his hamstring injury, it's a high hamstring injury. It looked really bad, but it doesn't mean that he's going to have the pain with him regardless. Playoff starts in about 2 weeks. I don't think he's going to miss the playoffs, but the regular season, he's out. Now, here's the thing Luca played in 64 games, which means he's now ruled out for any all NBA teams. He's going to be ruled out for MVP. Now, that doesn't mean anything unless you are somebody who is going for those type of records. But for somebody else of importance, this might mean something on a bigger scale. I know all about it. Now, the people involved might have different, ideas of what is good and what isn't. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. The 64 game rule needs to be changed. It's 65. So now he's at 64. He's one off. I think injury inceptions need to be added to the rule because somebody like Cade Cunningham, who plays 61 games, who knows? He still might make it back to play 65 on the head. We don't know. And do you let Cade play like 2, 3 minutes, sit him out of the game, or bring him in and check him out to say he played in the game? That to me is very interesting. Yeah, I saw that. South Carolina versus UConn. I got my money on South Carolina. Hmm. Well, yeah. If you want to look at it that way, well, Luka tried to speak up for Bronny James, talking about when they played against the Pacers. He had what 4 points and a pair of steals in 13 minutes. And he says definitely a big improvement from last year. I saw him in training camp. He was doing some stuff that I really was impressed with. He did a great job today. Big game for him. That pull up too. It was a what he said. What did Lucas say? The pull up two was a big bucket, and it was the most important shots of the game. I thought he was on crack. I thought Luca had started doing crack once I saw him say something as moronic as that. In case you hadn't heard it, you know I'm gonna play it for you. Got to do that. Now listen to this.
Oh yeah, definitely big improvement from last year. In training camp, he was doing some stuff that I was really impressed with. Today was, I mean, he did a great job today. Big game for him. That pull up two, was a big bucket. It was one of the most important shots of the game. They're coming back. He is that one. So I think he did a great in those minutes.
Look at Luca's face. Luca don't believe any of that shit. So a man who scores 4 points in 13 minutes, he's the man? That's crazy. Man, they got a whole different definition of what the man is now, huh? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Well, that's how it works nowadays. You see, I already know the real. They can play this game all they want, this cat and mouse stuff. We know what he really says. The game was too fast for Bronny. The game was too fast for the kid. He knew that. Luca know the kid wasn't ready. I know the kid ain't ready. Y'all know the kid ain't ready. He ain't never gonna be ready. His punk ass daddy put him in this. Now we got to deal with this guy. Now Luca pulled a hamstring injury in the third quarter. He wasn't going to return to the game. He was put in doubt moving forward. And they did an MRI and they didn't get the good news that they thought. He has a grade 2 hamstring injury. So he's going to miss the final 5 games of the season before the NBA playoff starts on April 18th. Now, this should be more than enough time for a grade 2 hamstring injury to improve. But him missing this type of time will throw off his rhythm, his game speed, everything for the team. And it will linger on. And it will linger into the playoffs. A grade 2, that's going to be with you for a while. Well, it's a chance to competing in the West with the heavyweights like the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets, people like that. According to what's his name, they had the guy that do the hoops rehab show. He said, you know, that Dr. Evan Jeffries guy. He said that if that hamstring could keep Luka out as much as 6 weeks. A grade 1 is the one that they were hoping it was, which is 1 to 2 weeks. Well, I trust him because he's a doctor. If he wasn't a sports medical doctor, I wouldn't be trusting Dr. Jeffries, okay? So Dr. Jeffries, this is how we knew everything about LeBron, really. So, and I was telling y'all, don't believe none of that. LeBron is messed up. B. Straight up. How many people came in here off the Patreon? Anybody who came in here off the Patreon, shouts out to y'all. The super chat work. My cash app is Carcino. We appreciate all the love and support for the page. And we continue. Playing players in a blowout. Luka shouldn't even have been on the floor. At that time in the third quarter, yeah, you're not getting back in the game. That game is over. So the fact of him getting hurt when it was like 90 to 58, you know, what are you doing? That's Bronny James time. That's Dalton Connect time. But then again, most of these guys want to be out there because they chasing stat lines. And then something like this happens. Grade 2 injury is 3 to 6 weeks. The playoffs start in about 2 weeks. So Luka might miss the first round of the playoffs. If not, just have him out there trying to play with it wrapped up. Luka has had a hamstring injury before. He's frustrated because he was in a zone. See, there's a difference than what people would understand. When you're in a zone and the Lakers have lost, 2 games in the month, he was feeling a rhythm and he wanted to carry that rhythm through to the playoffs. Because when you're in your rhythm, you're in a zone. Luka's in the best shape he's probably been in since his rookie year. And you're like, okay, he's in a good rhythm, good zone. Then bam, the door slams. everything stops. Now, the problem here is what people don't understand is they only see when he injured it the last time. Here's the problem that people didn't recognize the first time when it was 17. Let me pull this up for y'all so y'all can see what I'm saying. This was the second quarter, y'all. I want y'all to check this out. This is the second quarter. Luka took a shot. He hurt himself then. Watch this. That's when he threw the pass, he landed and he felt the twink right there. Second quarter, 1 minute for halftime, right? So he felt it right there. He grabbed it. He was grabbing his left hamstring then. They probably worked on it in the back room. It's 79-47. Sit his ass down. He's already shown he's favoring his left hamstring. Your job right now is, okay, we're not going to get this one. All right? This game is over. We can't stop OKC. We're not good enough to stop OKC at all. They have on the ball perimeter defensive players. They can guard. They all can shoot. This is a problem for my team. It's only the second quarter. No, you don't understand. This game was over, B. Over. This game was over. 79-47. Body language, everything. Dog, this game was over. Bronny James was in the game, I think, by then. That game was over. OKC ain't having that kind of collapse, especially with that team out there. They shown nothing. Your team ain't got it tonight. So if you know that, that's how you know situations and, what was being provided out there on the floor. So the more people start seeing the said scenario and they start saying, well, damn, okay, I kind of get it now. I see your point. I see what you're saying. I'm like, thank you. Because the point I was trying to make was, if you're going to continuously do that, you're putting Luka at risk. So the Lakers are focused on winning a championship this year. This was going on in the practice. No, not like us. This is what's going on in the practice. Championship habits, championship communication, championship shape. Okay, JJ Redneck, what is championship habits? You don't know. What is championship communication? You don't know. What is championship shape? You don't know. So all of this trying to get back to basics, all of these different things. It's Bronny time to lead now. So all of this is done and put in place with a team that's supposed to be ready for a championship. And we saw what that team really looks like going up against probably and arguably the best team in basketball, right next to the Detroit Pistons. So, and we can beat them. They're not even on our level. Mm, okay, I see it. There's so much wrong with the scenarios that's been placed on different people. Mm, no. Well, the doctor made a very medical decision about what Bronny should be doing. I mean, what Luca should be doing. They think Luka Doncic season is most likely over for the Lakers unless they can survive 6 weeks, probably 2 rounds of the playoffs without Luka. He says he considers shutting down Luka for the rest of the 2025-26 season, as this hamstring injury could be difficult to bounce back from and easily be re-aggravated. So the doctor doesn't think he should be out there. So let me tell you something. There's no way Luka Doncic sit out this season. See, the doctor don't play. You want some sports bets for tonight? Okay, let me go and give you some sports bets. I should charge your ass. uh Timberwolves plus 2.5. I had the Pacers plus 21 points. That don't look safe right now. I got the Brooklyn Nets plus 15.5. I have the Knicks plus 14.5. I got the Celtics plus, what was it, like 13.5. Then I have the Pelicans at 6.5. He said, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw my shares transferred from that investment tip from Patreon. Are you talking about the innovative fund? That what you talking about, KG? How you can't get Patreon when we have free membership too? I don't want to talk about the Cubs game. I really don't. Uh, it's early right now. People got to figure things out, but nobody goes undefeated in baseball. Those teams don't win championships either. The Red Sox, they were the closest, and you see they didn't win a chip. If you're talking about the Innovator Fund, remember to check your emails. They send you how to monitor and watch what your stock is doing and what your investment is doing now that it's on the New York Stock Exchange. So let's get back to the Lakers. The doctor informed the Lakers that Luka should probably sit out 3 to 6 weeks, which is possibly the season. It's going to linger because it is a grade 2. Meaning the first time he heard it, he should have sat his ass down. By him keep playing on it, it made it worse. Yes. That was their suggestion, but not that was the other doctor's suggestion who just does this professionally. And he says, look, I deal with track and field stars. I deal with professional athletes a lot. This grade 2, you need to sit out a month. With treatment and everything else, 2 to 3 weeks is gonna linger and you're gonna take it with you. And yeah, you might be out, but it's the playoffs. And I'm just letting them know that no NBA player, if he got hurt a week before the playoffs, he gonna wrap it up and go play. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna play, Doc. The man gonna play. That's just it, bro. The man gonna play. You can say what you want to say and do how you want to do, man. The man gonna play, Doc. He gonna play. So I'm just letting y'all know, Luka will be there for jump game 1 against the Minnesota Timberwolves in the NBA playoffs, a rematch with the T Wolves, which they gonna beat the T Wolves. Luka gonna be there for that game. Now let's get to Bronny James. Let's get to Bronny James. Oh, we need to get to old Bronny. Hey, thanks, Jeannie. Well, thanks for being a member. We got a membership. Yeah, don't forget, y'all can sign up and be a member right here on YouTube. Now, let's get to Bronny James. Bronny James should keep his ass in the G League. Many people, they keep talking about Bronny had 10 points last night in a game when they got beat by 40. I don't want to hear that at all. Do you want to know what really was going on last night? I fell asleep on and I couldn't really get to last night, so we're gonna get to it right now. Let's talk about it. Let's really get to this. This is your boy Bronny James last night. One man locked him down. Boom. This dude, this ain't the same play. This is 1, 2, right next, right there it is again. Same guy got him. 3. Got him 3 times. He got Bronny 3 goddamn times. They said, all right, look, we got to get Bronny off the ball, man. Yeah, enough's enough. You can't have Bronny bring the ball up. He don't have dribbling skills. He's not skilled. Now, you guys got to understand, Bronny James is a coddled player. Okay? And when you're a coddled player, you don't get to practice a lot with people that are playing defense on you. You got a friend that's sitting there trying to guard you, all calm and nice and nonchalant. And in comes a junkyard dog, a second-year player who came in your draft class, Bronny. That's Carson Wallace. Carson Wallace is a on-ball defender. This is what happens. This is why he was the Southeastern Conference all freshman team when he came in there and played for those Wildcats. See, Bronny, you got to know teams. Look, Bronny getting ripped up. Exactly what it is. This is what it was all about. Dip. Look at him. Hands in there. Get out of here. Carson Wallace is a on-ball guard. Look at him. He gets down. He knows you can't dribble. Now, this was the first one. Bronny thought he turned him. Look, see how he faced up? Bronny has no speed. He's trying to do too much. He can't dribble. He's going behind the back, and then he makes a bad pass. It's picked off, and they off to the races. Right? Here he come again. Second time. Look at Wallace is watching his movements. He knows what Bronny wants to do. Bip got his hand in the passing lanes. This is what you're taught. If they come there, the ball's got to come in between that middle. Get your hand in between that passing lane. If they try to dribble in front of you like this, instead of having, Bronny should be dribbling with his back to the defender and walking it up that way. Only when the pick comes do you face up. You trying to dribble in his face like this, you're not capable. You're too slow. Look, D'd up, bang, gone. They get a layup on the other end. Third time's a charm. Stop going at Carson Wallace. He's not allowing you to do a damn thing. You would think they would have learned from this. But no, they continue. Third time in a row. They letting Bronny bring the ball up on Carson. Wallace. No, this is what this guy does. He doesn't like you. You were in his draft class and you getting all the publicity as a second round pick when he knows he's better than you. So yeah, I'm gonna get all my press off of you. Let's go. Bip. He got his hand in there again. Bronny damn near tackled this man. He's going for the ball. Bronny's pushing him. The ball goes out of bounds and it saves him. Now, what made that play even more epic? What made that play even more epic? I hate that TikTok boycott Bronny though. They were scared to let him guard the feature Hall of Famer. Oh man, I'm gonna get him online. I'm gonna get him up here one day. I'm gonna get McClain and invite him up here and have you talk to him. That's gonna be epic. Now, on the last one, I'm gonna show you what happened with the telecast. Now, this is what happened during the telecast on Amazon Prime. Listen.
Wow. Another steal.
Another steal.
Look at the diving Wallace. Enough. Let's not.
They put the camera right on your punk ass daddy. They put the camera on your punk ass daddy. They like switch the camera, go to his punk ass daddy. This is who responsible for this.
Make Bronny James try to handle.
Enough. Don't look. Watch Van Gundy say enough.
But tonight, man, wow. Another steal.
Another steal.
Look at the diving Wallace. Enough. Let's not make Bronny James try to handle.
Let's not make LeBron James try to bring the ball up again. Enough. Okay? Enough. That's what they said. They said enough. Enough, LeBron. Enough. Stop trying to glaze us with this kid. Enough. Oh, the Bulls laying down, man. I bet the Knicks in 14 and a half easy. The Knicks should win by 30. So now, Bron, you back being the number 2, baby. It's Austin Reaves' team. You the number 2 guy. Let's see what happens. 5 more games to go. You got to lead the team now, Bron. One last go. Bron gonna be, yep, I got this. Yep, I got to turn it up. Here I come. Man, they don't understand a damn thing. These people are out there like Bronny James got game. He's improving. Improving on what? He's the same weak player he's always been. He's not going to make it. Sorry. Yeah, he really thought. Ready to fight. Austin Reaves was ready to fight. The doggone fan right there. And they was like, don't interact with him. Don't interact with him. Austin Reaves was ready to fight. He had enough of the fans. Yeah, he was like, nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, white on white crime. They had to grab Austin Reaves, man. He was ready to go.
Now you know what it's like to play defense. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. It's fucking hurt. Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't interact with that, okay? That's some bullshit.
It's now time for Love's Kiss Cam. Time to pucker up and give your swivel a kiss. It's the Love's Kiss Cam.
Have some fucking respect. Have some respect. Have some respect. Don't interact with him. Don't interact with him. Have some fucking respect.
Look at Austin Reaves. Hey, Austin Reaves ready to fight. Hey, Austin Reaves ready to fight. Austin Reaves is ready to fight. Have some respect. No, get off me. See, now the fans. Yeah, no respect. They about to get knocked out. Mm-hmm. Hey, but that's right, man. If players injured, show proper respect. You know, I can see if it was LeBron. If it's LeBron, that's okay. But anybody else, if it's LeBron, okay, I'll forgive that. But anybody else, we show proper respect, man. The hands are fed up. He was like, man, that fan was ruthless, though, wasn't he? That's what happened when you finally start playing defense, Luka. Luka's on his back and they just giving it to him. I'm like, damn, that's just mean. That's just mean right there. Damn. Yeah, now you know what it's like to finally play defense, LeBron. I'm like, damn. I mean, it wasn't even LeBron, it was Luka. And I'm like, damn, they all white. He ain't American white. Where he from? Yugoslavia. I be like, Yugoslavia don't even exist no more. Where you think they put all those goddamn people? He's a Yugoslavia, and I didn't even drive a Yugo car. We got rid of them cars. We need to get rid of them. Take them back to Yugoslavia. I'd be like, man, this is crazy. Oh, man, after Bronny got ripped up 3 straight times, and they put him out there again. You know what Magic was gonna say? Magic, you would have been down with this. Bronny, they say Bronny the next Magic Johnson. He got the potential, Magic. You don't think he got the potential? Oh my God. He'll be like, I really was trying, Papa. You see, that guy, he kept like getting in the way. I did my move, right? You know the one I worked on in the backyard? You know, when Bryce was guarding me, and I do the cross and I step over and I spin it behind my back, and then I grab the ball again. I did that, Papa. But you know what he did? He was right there. He was still there. He got his hand on the ball. It kind of slipped out my hand a little bit because I was sweating, so my hands was a little sweaty. I think that might be what happened, Papa. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, Papa. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad at me. Look, it was on national TV. You know, it was on Amazon Prime. You know, it's just embarrassing because it ain't gonna be like that happened to you. They're gonna say it happened to me. I know that Carson saw it. See, he gonna make fun of me. He gonna make fun of you. Why, Papa? I scored 10 points, Papa. You saw the shot I hit from the side. That ain't gonna matter. They ain't gonna give a damn about that. We lost by 400. So ain't nobody gonna care. And now they're gonna put out, you know, Peacock. They're gonna put out another video with Michael Jordan ass sitting down there talking shit about me. Because you out here getting ripped up by a guy who don't even start. And you supposed to be the future. Boy, I'm telling you got to do better, Bronny. I really tried, Papa. I really did. I do know. I did my best, Papa, like you say. You say always give it your best and you can never fail. Well, that was for me, but yeah, I guess as you, my son, I guess that accounts for you too. See, this is why I gave you Uncle JJ, because I knew D Ham wasn't gonna put up with this. He wasn't gonna play you. So, you know, I got you the opportunity. So I felt that, you know, you would embrace it, take it a little bit more serious. When a guy like that, you can't just bring the ball up like that against him. Pass it up, give it up to somebody else. But yeah, you can't be bringing the ball up like that. Nah, not with that Wallace kid. Well, I'll practice this weekend, Papa. I gotta get on Call of Duty, and after that, I'll be ready. I'll be ready, Papa. I won't fail you, Papa. I swear. I swear it. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get Bryce. I'm gonna get Bryce, Ma, and Zuri. And I'm gonna have them stand there, right? And I'm gonna do my new move. All right, just go to your room, Bronny. Go to your room. We'll talk later. Hey. That's your boy. He made all this possible. Now, Luka knows what we know. Since this incident happened where he spoke on Bronny and said that the game was too fast for Bronny, and they had to edit that out as if it was a bad thing. And what he was trying to say was he didn't know it was a bad thing he was saying, that the game was moving too fast. In American terms, he just thought like what he was trying to say is that Bronny's learning the speed of the game because the game was too fast for him. Well, at first, he was trying to say at first the game was, but he's got the speed of the game now. He didn't realize what he's saying is not a bad thing. It's an honest truth. Bronny wasn't ready, but that makes he's like, oh, you're just gonna feed the frenzy, though. We know what you're trying to say, but that's gonna feed a frenzy. He was like, well, I don't know what to do. You're like, too late, Junior. You already failed. Well, to see the man get ripped up like that was diabolical at best. I mean, at best, that was brutal to see. I was like, wow, really? This is where we're going with it? No, I wouldn't count on that at all. He's never gonna be ready. You can give him the confidence of He-Man. This kid is not going to be ready. He doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have the size. He's too slow. Slow with his dribble. His handles is about slightly better than his dad's. Um, I would sit him out round one, and hopefully it goes 7 games, so Luka could get more rest. If I'm the Lakers, and maybe in game two he'll be ready. But okay, let's say Luka sits out a month. That's a month of him sitting out, not getting on a treadmill, not being in game shape. So him coming back in the playoffs where guys are ready, that's going to be a difficult thing to overcome. Well, Carson Wallace is a guy that uh, defensively somebody who could shoot the three, and he's a defender, on ball defender. So when you look at a SEC Freshman of the Week honors and all this guy was key against key wins, man. So when OKC had a chance to get him, they knew what they were getting when they drafted him. Yeah, he's NBA ready when he came into the league. Mm. Yeah, well, Carson Wallace was going to make sure everything that was laid out was supposed to be laid out the way it was.
I pulled my hands from the But tonight, man, wow. So good at contorting his body.
Oh, yeah. Bronny.
Body and changing the angles of his finish as he gets into the lane. He's
You see that?
up to
Look, now he picked his dribble up.
28 versus the second
Turnover.
leading scorer in the NBA. Joe goes right around. A couple of
Now there it is.
defense to offense
One.
for the Thunder. Points off a turnover.
Here he comes again.
18
Hands in the lane.
for Oklahoma City. 14 for Joe. They got it again.
They got it again.
Wallace, they're playing keep away. Lob. Oh, it nearly went in, and it does. Largest.
Now they bring a pick. They try to pick Wallace. This is a horrible pick job.
Lead of the game.
Look, he gets around the face.
That's why it's so tough. Like
Look, he right there.
a lot of people that
To try to give Bronny a break. Now he's got the ball right here.
home
Right?
can
Why do you have Bronny with the ball?
say, or we can
He's not a
even say,
Look.
you should double team SGA. They steal it again. Selling out on the floor.
Damn! Gots to be better, Bronny. Yeah, I know it. Don't I know it? Hey, we'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to do a live stream for my members, my membership only, and then we're going to come back later on tonight, do a panel, close it out. Deuces.